Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for June 26th through July 2nd, 2023. I can't believe it's going to be the end of the month and the beginning of July coming up soon. It doesn't seem possible. So last week we had New Beginnings, Meditation and Listening from the Healing with the Angel Cards by Doreen Virtue. We had No, It's Not Time Yet by the Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine. And finally, we had Face Your Financial Fears with the Angels of Abundance. So I hope you were able to get some time to meditate, to take some quiet time, to hear what you needed to hear, to realize that you're just in the pause and that you're not really stuck, even though it feels like we're stuck. But you know, that we're waiting, we're making sure that what we're going to do going forward, everything is in place. So the angels are saying everything is being tied up behind the scenes, even if we're not feeling it. And even if we do feel stuck, and even if it was not the week that you had anticipated, at least now we're here, right? So we need to take a breath, we need to breathe, we need to know that when we listen to our inner voice, it will always be at the right place at the right time, right? And a lot of us were facing our financial fears. I know I was doing it too. Face your financial fears. I wrote on that in my journal. We all have those. We all have the feeling that we really want to rush forward. We want this to happen and we want it to happen now, but it's not the right timing. And we have to surrender and release, which is really frustrating. You know, we've waited a long time and we want it and we want it now. I mean, I get that way too. I get very impatient. But when I do meditate, when I really sit back and I listen, at least it helps me breathe, stay calm, realize that things are working out for me. Remember that. The universe is always working out for you. That's an Abraham Hicks saying. The universe is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you, even if we don't think or it feels that way. So let's see what the angels, the healing angels, have to say for us this week, what cards are coming out. Also, I hope if any of you were impacted by the tornadoes, know that I am sending extra angels, extra prayers. Whenever there is a tornado coming, I do ask St. Michael to go around and put a bubble of light around all of my people who watch me, my friends, anyone who needs it for protection. Right? Because it's very scary. We had one north of where I live. We had some on our south side in Greenwood, and I've been praying for the families and hoping, you know, by the grace of God, no one got hurt. We can rebuild buildings, but we don't want people hurt. And it's really quite treacherous. Today we have high sensitivity to the atmosphere. So there's the fires again. I think it got all stirred up in the weather. It all came back down here. You can hear it kind of in my voice, in my nose. I have like a little allergy reaction to that. So I apologize if I'm not, like, if I take a sip of water or whatever, because I'm trying to work through these energies just like you, right? So the first card we have is Trust, and we have Answered Prayers, and then finally we have that Surrender and Release card. So it's kind of what I was talking about, right? So we all need to learn to trust. And trust is blue, right? So it's the blue of the throat, blue of St. Michael. We have to trust that everything is going along exactly as we need it to be. It sometimes is hard because we're like, well, but I've been trusting for so long and it seems like it hasn't happened yet. But this is saying just trust. Everything is going along, even if it feels like it's going along at a snail's pace. The next one is Answered Prayers. Trust that your prayers are being answered. They may not come to you in the form that you thought they would. They may come to you unexpectedly. It might be an old prayer, pardon me, from back in the day that you prayed, and at that time it was no, and this time it's yes, or you've regrouped your prayers and you say, oh God, I really need a miracle this week. Please give me that miracle. Trust that your angels are hearing you and that your prayers are being answered. And then finally, there's that surrender and release card. So the affirmation again is, I am now surrendering and releasing my need to control the situation to you, Father, to you, universe, to you, Goddess. And as I do, everything turns out perfectly. In our need to control how something is coming, we hold on too tightly. So we have to learn to kind of surrender and release. I happen to like that affirmation. I use it frequently on any situation. It can work in any aspect of your life. Thank you. I am now surrendering and releasing my need to control my financial situation to you, Father, and as I do, everything turns out perfectly. I am now surrendering and releasing my relationship with my spouse, with my boyfriend, with my sister. And as I do, everything turns out perfectly, right? You can do it with your vehicle. You know, I am surrendering and releasing my need to control how my vehicle is going to get repaired or is a new one coming to me. And as I do, everything turns out perfectly. We have to remember to surrender and release our need to control. I don't know about you, but I say prayer. I put the prayer out and then I go, oh wait, I have something more. And I pull the prayer back and I add more. Well, it's about not pulling it back, just letting it go. The first one was fine. The first prayer was fine. It's been heard. And I always hear, Donna, it's being taken care of. You just need to trust. There's that trust card, right? Trust that everything's going to be okay. Well, sometimes that's kind of hard to do, you know? So I am just like you. So I breathe, take some breaths, meditate. I do thank you, Father, for blessing me now with unexpected, infinite, and immediate financial abundance. Thank you for all my friends. Thank you for all the people that support me, in my life, and for my family, for the people that might have been impacted by any of the weather or any of the airplanes that can't fly because of the weather, just all kinds of things. I go back to gratitude. And when I do that, I find that I feel better about myself, right? I'm just trying to uplift myself because it's very tricky right now. It's very tricky. Everything is kind of in flux. We don't feel secure. It's just unsettling, and we have to trust that the angels have heard our prayer and they have taken it up to God, and now we're surrendering and releasing it to Him, to the universe, to allow whatever comes to us to come to us. Okay, so now we'll ask St. Michael to come in. St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel from the Sword of Light. Okay. Oh, here you go. This one is Angels of Healing Are With You, which is great because that's kind of what maybe one of those answered prayer was. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So St. Michael enhances your strength and Raphael comes in. And that's really what happens when I do my healing work. I have St. Michael come in and clear the way, and Raphael comes in behind. They work in concert with each other, right? That's why I use St. Michael, Raphael. Uriel is our wisdom, our power center, our yellow center. And then Gabriel always comes with good news. So Uriel gives us strength. St. Michael comes through, cleans the way. Raphael comes in and heals. Uriel gives us strength along with St. Michael. And then Gabriel goes out and finds us good news to bring back to us. So this is a great card for this week. So watch where the angels of healing are with you in your life. Where is it you need some healing? And then ask Raphael and St. Michael to help you, or help the loved one that might need some, right? I'm asking St. Michael and Raphael to help me with this whole throaty thing with this sensitivity to the weather. I need a little bit of healing myself here, and I could use their help to clear away this, whatever this is. It's not usually bothering me, but for whatever reason, the internet yesterday, the stuff today, it's just really been very frustrating for me, actually. And so I'm trying to let it all go. I'm surrendering and releasing, just like you, right? So now we're going to ask the Angels of Abundance, what is the card they have for us this week? If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please be sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and feel free to share my video with your friends if you feel that this is something that they could benefit from too. Okay, so the Angels of Abundance actually gave us 2 cards this week: Pay Yourself First and also Windfall of Abundance. Okay, so in the Pay Yourself First, it says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. So the Angels of Abundance, after last week where we were facing our financial fears, they're saying it's okay to take something from your pay and put it aside for you. You know, sometimes we want to pay all the bills and we don't have anything left. This is saying if you pay yourself first, there'll be something there. It will help you receive more. It keeps this cycle, pardon me, of the payment coming, right? So we're paying us, but then we're giving out, and it's coming back to us tenfold. And then the other one, because this is the Windfall of Abundance here, it says, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them are unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So it's saying by paying yourself first, you're allowing the windfall of abundance to come to you, right? We're getting out of our comfort zone. The face your financial fears was about, getting out of your comfort zone. What is it that you're stuck on with your fear? What is your biggest fear, right? And usually our biggest fear is we're going to lose it all, or we're not going to be taken care of, or we've never known what to do with money, and it gets to be in a huge overwhelm. So you have to come back to your center. You have to realize that when you pay yourself first, which is good advice from the Angels of Abundance, that you will get your windfall. And they're also saying, please ask us to help you. We are more than happy to help you figure out your finances and how you can make that dollar stretch a little longer. So I hope you like this mini reading. If you would like to book a session with me, I am available this week. I have started doing some abundance, facing your financial fears with the Abundance Angels coaching sessions. I am going to be putting a package together that you might want to consider for yourself, a package of 5. I think it's going to be $560 for 5 sessions. That makes it about $115 each. So if you are having some challenges, if you're having some difficulty, feel free to reach out. If it's not in that arena, it might be an angel reading, or you might need some Reiki. Let me know. Again, my information is in the comments below. Plus, if you want to, you can message me on Facebook, and you can also write something in the comments in Facebook as well. I hope to see you next week. Have a great week. I hope everybody is safe, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're still doing that self-care, that you're still allowing yourself to know that your prayers are answered and that everything is going to be okay. We're in this together, and we want to put out some really good light, but we also want to know that when one of us is hurting, we're all hurting. So we just really want to come from our heart and give out love whenever we can. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next Monday. Don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. This is Donna.